would say check my surroundings. But okay. I just had what is probably one of the best dreams that I've ever had in my entire fucking life. Okay, so the past few weeks I've been like really just practicing my meditation, and I've been really practicing heavy on visualization and things like that. And I have to go back to yesterday to kind of explain what happened to in my dream. Neville Goddard says to, visualize in first person. So I started looking at my hands, studying my hands. What do my tattoo looks like on my arm? What my tattoo looks like on my wrist, and I know my hands, the back of your hands, the back of your hands, right? So keep that in mind. Your hands, yourself like the back of your hand. You've heard that expression before, right? So it is like 2:20 or something in the morning, and I've been out here at this time before, because I remember my mom saying, you be going out there sometimes at that time, you need to be careful or whatever the case like that. But when I tell you this dream, and looking at this video, it's probably gonna seem like I'm so crazy, and I know that I'm not. And the only people that I can even tell this right now is myself, which is why I'm recording it, and the people who love me, who are gonna actually fucking get it. I don't even know who I'm fucking talking to. I'm just talking to the damn camera because okay, so forget it. Just get to the dream and maybe it'll just make some sense. So I'm in the dream. I'm dreaming about, and when I tell you the dream, it's gonna make so much sense. It's gotta make sense, right? And if it don't, fuck it. I'm out here on my own. But I'm in the dream, and again, for the past few days, I'm still meditating. I've been meditating consistently every fucking day. If I miss one day, it's a partial day. Maybe I meditated, only got 7 minutes in or 2 minutes in, but I've been meditating consistently every single day from August all the way to now. From August all the way to now, I've been meditating every day. When I found out I had COVID, I had started meditating from then all the way to now, because I knew that I needed to get my body right, my mind right, and everything centered in order for me to heal properly. And I did. So I started meditating longer. The longest I've meditated is like 2 hours. And we're talking 2 hours straight, no thought, no nothing, just straight God state is what they call it. God state is when you're completely calm, you're steady, you're not thinking about anything. You don't have any emotion. The only emotion you do feel is peace, stillness, calmness, completely still, completely calm. But back to the dream. I just want to build up on what's been going on, what's been happening. And a lot of this stuff I just been keeping to myself, because you can't teach people something that they're just not ready to learn, or they're... And I'm happy, don't get it twisted. I'm not losing my mind. I'm going to explain the dream. So you can't teach this stuff again to people when they're just not ready to learn. And we had Thanksgiving recently, right? And I remember, I was saying, I want to really focus on my self-concept, and I was listening to subliminals for the past 21 days, and it was just, I took the material off of everything, and I said, it's not about money, the cars, or nothing. I want to feel more confident in my creativeness, whatever. So I made a list of things, and I listened to that for 21 nights, and then I came up with an idea to call it the 21 effect, and I'm like, okay, that's cute. I like naming shit. So I did that, and I had a dream the night at the night at the Airbnb. It was a dream about a scratch off, a ticket, and I had won $20,000 multiple times, right? Because I've been trying to tap into them, why y'all won't see me the lotto numbers, but whatever. So I I want to sound so crazy, but I don't care. Fuck y'all. I know what I experienced. Listen, so back to the dream. I speed up, right? I had been playing with, visuals and stuff like that. I will make certain things in my phone, take screenshots, edit the numbers, like making my checking account look like it's got $10 million in it. All of these different things. And then I put like a Lisa Simpson on the top of it and she's dancing, getting it, right? So I put the video on silent so I can watch Lisa like dance while playing music from my iTunes. And then I played the OJ's. And Lisa just up there going, right? Standing over my account. That's and I'm gonna show you because I'm not crazy. And standing over my account that has like $10 million in it. And I just thought it was so cute. I was like, hey, go Lisa, So then I changed that song and I put this is how we do it. And she killing it like on the on top of the thing. And I just thought it was so cute and so funny. And then I would just look at it and laugh and just say, this is how I would feel if I had $10 million. I would just be ecstatic and just stupid, funny, like just cheerful, whatever, right? And I did that. And fast forward back to, Thanksgiving when we were in the Airbnb and I had the dream about the scratch off. We're cleaning up the next day with my mom. She has to go to work. We're checking out of the Airbnb. We put everything in the car. She pulls out. And at the last minute, I'm like, where's my phone? I knew for a fact I had to have my phone because ain't no damn way I would leave my phone. And I pull out the phone and it's 9:19 at the time that I found my phone. Because she's like, I know you ain't leave that phone. I'm like, I couldn't have left my phone. There's just no way I wouldn't leave my phone. I found my phone at the exact time it's 9:19. Now, I'm really big on angel numbers. When I see them, I look them up. They know I only use one site. When I say they, I mean my guides, my, God, source, the power, whatever you want to call it, whatever. So, and I look them up and it tells me, good shit or whatever like that. And I only use one site. So it's like, if you don't give me no number from this site, then I'm not going to know what the hell you're talking about. Because I'm not going to be jumping back and forth from all these sites. We're going to stay right here with this site. So we just make things clear, right? And I started to look it up as my mom is driving home because she's going to drop me off and then she's going to go to work. Tell me why 9:19 comes on and on the radio, it's Friday morning. My mom is listening to the radio and the radio goes, this is how we do it. After just having a dream about scratching off a 20 mil. Now, not 20 mil, 20,000. Okay, I'll take the 20 mil. But the 20,000 and it was in multiple spaces. So it's like, and the matching number was 17. And I'm like, I got 17. Like, that's how I was in the scratch off. Now, fast forward to today. It's like December 3rd. Right? It's December 3rd. Or, yeah, tonight. I'm in the car to, I just woke up, which is why I'm making this video in the first place. Whatever. I go to bed. And, prior to all of this, I want to say this really quick. I was listening to subliminals and something wasn't feeling right this second round of the 21 effect. I had did the self-concept for 21 days. Then I tried to do, another subliminal. I sent a thank you letter to my subconscious and I fell asleep to that for a few days, but it was only like 2 days. And I noticed I'm not sleeping for the past 2 or 3 nights now. I haven't been sleeping. I'm like, I can't really get any sleep. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this time where I can't sleep to, work on my visualizations. And that's why yesterday I was practicing, like studying my hand, studying what my bracelet looks like, studying what, my tattoo on my arm looks like, on my wrist or whatever like that. I'm like studying myself. And I don't have any nails or nothing like that. No, anything like that. So keep that in mind. Keep what I just said in mind. I dream. And I told my mom this. I said, sometimes I'm dreaming and I'm realizing people are looking at me as if they want me to ask them something. But I keep missing the ball or something like that. I want to be able to know when I'm actually in my dream a little more. Right? And that's just something that I told her a while back and I didn't think nothing of it. Now in this dream, I'm in a house or something like that. Keep everything I said in mind. I'm in a house or something like that, and we have to go somewhere. My mom is in this room where I am. I'm sleeping like on a cot. She's sleeping on a higher bed. But in the room, I'm sleeping on this cot. I'm next to my son's father's sister. And I don't want to call any names, but it's her sister. Not on her dad's side, his sister on his mama's side. Okay? And I'm laying next to her, but I'm laying next to her in like I got on maybe a dress and she's laying down or whatever. And then she gets up, but she is in a kind of like a romantic mode. Now, if you know, like, one thing about me is like, when in a dream, I'm not catching on at first because I'm just like, okay. And she's following me around and, she's being playful, like, a girlfriend type playful. And then I'm in a dream. I'm in a dream like, but still I'm in a dream. So I'm not really catching on. I'm not realizing that, I'm in a dream. So then we realize, dang, I'm hungry. And I'm in a dream and I'm saying, babe, what you want to eat? I'm talking to her. Right? So I'm talking to her. I'm saying, babe, what you want to eat? And she was like, we don't really got nothing. I said, I kind of want sandwiches. Sandwiches, and get some Hawaiian bread rolls or some Hawaiian buns and put it on. You was there that time in my house we had it? And she was like, no, I don't remember that. And I was like, you remember that? We always make that all the time. How you remember that? Like, I just, whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go to the store and get the stuff because we got sandwich stuff, but we need the Hawaiian rolls. And she's like, okay, let's go. And then she was talking like we've had to do the hanky panky or something like that. And then I was like, and I remember saying, yeah, at 10:30. Whatever that means. But I grabbed the keys, and it's a black key, and I'm pressing a button. She's steady walking ahead. I realized I pressed the button and this Batmobile looking shit lit up. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is what we take to go to the store. So she's steady trying to walk to a motorcycle that kind of looked like a symbol of the Batmobile type shit too. It almost looked like they came in a pair, like they go together. And I was like, nah, I think we taking this. And she was like, okay, shoot. She turned back around and we got in the car. Next thing I know, we're at a place that looks like a mall. So I'm walking in through the mall and I'm seeing these people and she's still saying, I can't wait till 10:30. She like playing around. This she was, let me go back. I remember her going backward, telling my son, I can hear her in the background while I'm in the front, like looking for the keys. We finna go to the store, whatever. Just hold on. And she goes back and I heard her telling my mom, they got her over here and you didn't think my brother and them got her over here and she single or whatever like that, and you thought I wasn't gonna show up or you thought I wasn't gonna step or something like that. Like, she didn't give a fuck that me and her brother was together or whatever. And I was like, I caught it, like faintly caught it, but I just kept going. This is how detailed this fucking dream was, okay? Like, I was walking, talking, moving like this is real. So we back at the store, I'm walking in and she's playing around like, okay, wait till 10:30. I'm about to, and I'm like, I'm still not realizing I'm in a dream. Like, it just felt like this just what it is. So, and I remember walking out the door, right? Before my baby was playing on the bed. And I said, baby, you want something to eat? And then she was like, oh, he all right. He don't need nothing or whatever. He chilling. He playing his game. And then my baby said, no, I'm okay. Well, bring me back some cookies. And I was like, okay, I got my baby. I'm bringing back some cookies. So I walked back to the store, right? She's still prancing around, bragging about 10:30. She playing with my butt, like tapping the back of me, like, being silly like how you would be in a relationship. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about it now, like, but in the dream, I'm just like, man, stop playing. Come on, we got to get the stuff so we can come back home so we can do what we got to do, so we could cook or whatever. And so, oh my God, I get in there and somehow she branches off from me. And I feel like I'm walking on this is a weird ass grocery store, because now it's like my intent was to go to the grocery store, but I somehow ended up in the mall. I remember walking through double doors that they open up automatic. And I'm walking on these planks. And now I'm walking and I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking to me, who I am. One thing about Tanisha, I'm loyal. I am loyal as hell. For one, just like, no. Okay, like, I just ain't nothing like a man, baby. I'm just say it like that. No offense to the LGBTQ, whatever. I love y'all. Trust and believe me. But ain't nothing like just being with, that's me. That's my preference. Don't judge me. I love y'all and what y'all like. That's great. That's cool. That's everything like that. But okay. And then on top of that, I would fucking never, absolutely fucking never talk to my baby daddy's siblings. Ew. Those are my siblings. So no, I would never, fucking never. It wouldn't even be a thought. Okay? So I'm in the dream and I remember thinking this as I'm walking, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself also, like, where the fuck would I find this damn bread over here? I'm like walking on planks that's sitting on water, and then around the water is like bars, but they're like little tiki huts, and they sitting on water, and it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like maybe 3 people sitting at the bar. And they're drinking. And then somebody comes up to the side of me. And when I realized that I was in the fucking dream, because I would fucking never, I don't, I know what my preference is and all that good stuff like that. Like, it dawned on me. I said, I'm dreaming. I'm fucking dreaming. And I looked at my hands. I fucking looked at my hands, and I had a ring on this finger. A ring that I'm not wearing. Mind you, it was a ring on this finger. I looked at this hand, nothing was on it. I looked at my left hand, and I had a gold ring that I don't wear anymore because I don't even know what the fuck it is. And it was bending down. I couldn't straighten my fucking finger. It was bending down. It looked like this, and it was just bending down and shaking. And I knew that was my clue, along with everything else. It all made sense. It all rushed to me at one time. And I said, I'm fucking dreaming. So I said, the next time I realize I'm dreaming, I'm going to ask whatever people surrounding me for whatever. And this man was walking next to me as I was realizing that I was dreaming. I said, excuse me, sir. Do you know how to... Do you know, if you had to tell me how to make 1 million, okay, because I said 1 million, 4 million, no, 1.4 million, no, $4 million. And I wanted to know, how would you tell me how to make that? This is what I'm asking in my dream, because I know they know. Right? So he turns around and he says, I don't know how to do that, or why would I do that, or something like that. What do you need it for, or something like that. So I walk up, because he's walking to the 3 people that's sitting on the side of the board. So I'm following him, because I'm like, I know I'm dreaming, and I know you damn know. So I walk up to the tiki hut with the other people, and he's saying, and he said, what do you want to know for? I said, because I want to start a business. And then it was another man sitting in the bar, and he drinking. So he turns around, so I know you don't. And I think about it, I'm like, because he said it like he know me, right? Like, no, you don't. And I'm thinking about it. I said, you know what? You're right. I really don't. If I really had my choice of what I want, I don't want no damn business. I just want to live and be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Have a shitload of money and get up and decide whatever the fuck I want to do. If I don't want to be bothered with people, then that's just what the fuck it is. So I'm laughing on the inside, because I'm like, damn, he probably right. I don't really want no business. So I started asking him, and I'm like, okay, I'll ask y'all, if you knew how I could get $5 million, this is what I said now, what would you do? Or how would you explain it to me? The lady grabbed me by my face because I looked back at my hands and I realized, I said, I'm dreaming, so I know y'all know. She grabbed me by my face, y'all. And she said, good job. You did a good fucking job. She was telling me good job for realizing that I am in my dream, fucking dreaming. And I finally got the chance to ask somebody, because I told you I was having dreams where it looks like people standing around, random strangers. I can't really see their faces or anything like that. And it's like they're waiting for me to ask them something. And I'm like, the dream ain't really moving or doing nothing. Like, what, we just sitting here. And it's always like they at a drink or at that bar, like everybody's cool, calm, collecting, and we chilling, we vibing. But she grabbed me by my cheeks and she said, you did an excellent job. And then everybody started clapping and they was looking at me like, yes, you did a great job. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God. And the same way I feel right now, like I could just combust into tears. I was in the dream feeling that same way. And I'm like, y'all are aware that I'm in the dream and that I'm talking to y'all. And I just woke up. So nobody answered my damn question. But that's okay, because I got a good feeling somebody gonna answer my damn question. And I woke up and I just was ecstatic. Now, I follow Bashar, Bashar, along with so many other spiritual teachings and stuff like that. And he says to follow your most exciting path, your bliss. And when I tell you, and I woke up, I just felt, my eyes started watering. I was like, oh my God, that was so fucking cool. I cannot believe that. That was so fucking dope. And y'all, so I ran out here and I was told, not told, but I told myself, I got to go record this. I got to tell somebody this. It's 2 a.m. Everybody's sleeping in my house, so I can't tell nobody. I said, who better to tell than myself? So when I tell you I'm just in awe, that was so fucking cool. I've never had a dream that clear, that crisp, that precise. And again, it just was me. When I meditate, I'm trying to see if I can visualize something. When I go to bed, I started like seeing if I could lay on my back and, kind of hold myself before I go to sleep. Like Neville Goddard say, try to visualize it and loop it. I was looping it. Joseph Ally, shout out to them. Like everybody, like I've watched so many different things on this topic, lucid dreaming, all of these things, and just learning different things about myself, about my life, about our reality, about how this shit is just an illusion. And I just really wanted to tap into different things because I feel like that's so fucking cool. We get sent here and don't know what the fuck it is that we want to do out here. And then you realize that all of this shit is just for fun. It's just a playground. It's just an illusion. You could come out here and do whatever you want. You could draw to yourself whatever the hell that you want to draw to yourself. You could do whatever the fuck that you want to do. So I want to learn how to do whatever the fuck I want to do then. So I started studying. When I tell you an obsession is sick, it was an obsession for 3 years of just learning myself. And what better obsession to have than to learn who you truly are? And now I just feel like I'm in a completely different field. Like it's it's so much to this shit that we call life you would not even believe. And if you do, lucky fucking you. I'm just so amazed. I don't know where I'm going with this dream, but my guts is on fire how excited I am about all of this. And I have been doing videos for the past couple of days, and I'm like, do y'all want me to record videos? And I keep getting angel numbers back to back to back. It got so repetitive that I changed my time to military time to see what else y'all wanted to say. See if I can get some 13, 17, 17s, 21, and I did. So I started looking up those, and all of them say, congratulations, you're on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to do. We want to say that you, with all your hard works and efforts of staying balanced and centered, this is what the angel messages are saying. And every time out of all of them at the end, they say, if you're thinking about starting a spiritually based business, now is the best time and the most auspicious time to do so. And and I'm like, I don't know how to do that because I'm not really, I'm just learning. I'm just learning. I'm just learning for myself. And it's like, how do you teach something that you haven't mastered yet, or like that you don't know of yet? I'm just a student myself. Maybe that's the best teachers, people who are students, but I don't even know what the hell I would teach y'all. I mean, I would teach you what I know as far as like manifesting and creating your own reality and visualization and things like that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm learning with y'all. I don't know. But yeah, that was so cool, y'all. My guts are just like, it just feels so good to know that you're not out here by yourself. You're not alone. You got friends beyond space and time, okay? And and my friend know me well. He turned around, he's like, bitch, no, you don't. I said, I want the $4 million so that I can win the business. That motherfucker turned around and said, bitch, no, you don't. Like, no, you don't. When I tell you this dream was so clear, and I'm just so glad to know myself enough to know I got to be damn dreaming, because one thing about me, I pride myself in my loyalty for the past couple of years. Like, we talking about a decade now. I just don't see it. I have turned people down because you've been friends with somebody who I once talked to, and y'all just friends. And we weren't even nothing. It's just that because I had an interest or whatever, a thing with him, I can't talk to you. You his friend. Yeah, but y'all ain't go together or nothing. Like, I don't care, sir. So I know good and damn well I wouldn't talk to my baby daddy's sister. No. Hell no. I'm dreaming. I'm fucking dreaming. When I tell you that felt so good to know, and when I figured it out and I looked at my hands, because there is a fucking movie like this, and he carry a coin or something like that to realize that he's in a dream. And if he drops that coin and it keeps spinning, that means he's still dreaming. But if he drops the coin and it spins and it drops, that means he's awake. I knew that if I looked at my damn hands and any fucking thing was the slightest goddamn, because I had just cut off all my nails. They was super long, and I cut them down because it was getting on my damn nerves. I cut them down, so I said my nails better not be done because they ain't damn done. So my nails wasn't done, but I had that damn ring on. I ain't got no ring. I don't know where that ring at. I lost it. I don't even know where it's at. I bet you it show up now. But I ain't have it, and I don't know where it's at. If it show up, I'm going to put it in another video. But I don't know where it is. I don't know what I did with that damn ring. And when I saw it on my finger, I said, use a damn lie. I'm dreaming. I ain't never been so excited to realize that I was dreaming before in my life. So now I'm ready to play, and I'm just like, hey, sir, excuse me. Hey, you tell me, if I wanted like $1 million to $4 million, man, $4 million, I couldn't even get it out straight. And I know he was like, what the hell? $4 million? How would you go about telling me to get that? And he was like, why? Why would I? He was like, why? Why would I tell you that? What you want to do with it? Man, when I tell you this shit's so crazy. I can't do nothing but laugh at myself because this is so crazy. It's 2 a.m. and I'm out here like, and it's got to be real, because who would be up excited like this? I ain't mental. I don't got no fucking problems. Not that I know of. Like, I ain't on no drugs. I haven't smoked since August. So that's out. I quit all of that because I really just wanted to focus. I wanted to know what I could do on my. I probably will never smoke again. To think about it, for what? For what? All it does is, yeah, it makes you feel good and you're happy and everything like that, but it kind of blurs what's real and what's not a little bit for me, and I don't want to deal with that. I want to know what's real, like what's really real out here. And that dream was just as real as ever. It felt like I was in a simulation. And to realize that I was in my dream and for them to congratulate me because I did, like, bitch, you did it. I feel like some shit out the Matrix. And I heard that there's a new Matrix movie coming out, and I cannot wait to fucking see it. I think it comes out this month, but that's a whole nother thing. Because I grew up off of that, and I think that has that triggered something when I watched it the first time, and I was like in the 5th grade. But yeah, life is so amazing. This is amazing. I love it here. Don't let nobody tell you different. There's some crazy stuff that go on. Yes, the good, the bad, this whole pandemic shit. Fuck that. You choose what you want to experience. I ain't been, like, you know what I mean? I don't even have any more words. I'm just so amazed. And it's probably like, oh, you was just dreaming. Ain't no big deal. Man, look, everything that led up to the dream and everything that I've been experiencing within the days that I have not even mentioned to y'all, that's why I am so fascinated by this dream right now. And to not to even mention the accumulation of 3 years. 3 years of experiencing things that I cannot explain. 3 years of witnessing things that were in here that I told nobody, but will tangibly manifest into my reality. You're not going to tell me anything about that. We create our own reality. It's nothing you're going to tell me when it comes to that. We create it. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. And I've seen it too many times to doubt it. Think about it. Who would consistently obsess over learning the information for 3 years straight if it wasn't something to it? Asking, oh, what about this? Or what about this? And reading this book, looking up this information. Seth Speaks, Jane Roberts channel for Seth Speaks, Esther Hicks channels for Abraham Hicks, Dylan channels for Bashar, Neville Goddard, huge fan. All of these different people, like Napoleon Hill books, Think and Grow Rich, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Psycho-Cybernetics, Asking It Is Given, like so many different, the Sedona method where you just drop and let everything go. I had done that prior. Like it's so much information packed in this damn brain of mine. It's nothing you can tell me. It's nothing you can tell me that I wouldn't believe. I'll say that. My mind is so open and receptive to so many different things, and I know what's good for me, for my benefit. That's why I meditate, so that I can stay centered. I am not attracting bullshit out here. We're attracting the information that I need to know personally. And I'm just telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. And I'm ecstatic. I'm rambling now at this point. I'm finna take my ass back in the house and go to fuck to bed. I don't know who the fuck gonna see this video. I just recently uploaded a video about how I manifested my job. And I just put it up there because I'm like, well, maybe I could start, putting up some of these videos I've been damn recording, because I had caught a whole manifestation, step by step of what I did to get my job, recording my mood and different things. And I recently established, like, I don't have to be this happy-go-lucky so-and-so person to always have to, bring something into existence. I recently started accepting my, emotions as far as resistance goes. If I feel like I'm upset or whatever like that, I'm no longer mad at myself for being upset and thinking that, oh, now you're upset, you're slowing down your manifestations. No, I accept the fact that I'm upset, and I say, you know what, it's okay to be upset. That's fine. I want to thank Illuminating Joy for that. I found her after my first round of the 21 effect, and she just made everything so much clearer. You could be whatever the hell you want to be out here and still attract what it is that you want to attract. Think about it. It's rich assholes out here. It's evil ass people out here who have tons of fucking wealth. They ain't happy-go-lucky all the damn time. It's miserable ass people out here who have wealth all the damn time. And this ain't just all about money. It's just the fact that you can have whatever. Think about what I'm telling you. It's bullshit ass people out here that probably don't deserve the gum off the bottom of your shoe, and yet they got more than you because their beliefs is what they think. And then a lot of them, they don't even know that they're doing it deliberately. They just so used to, based on how they was raised, based on what was instilled in them when they were younger. Like, it's just already in their mechanism to attract whatever the fuck they want to attract. And they're fucking jerks. Here I am trying to do shit right, living my life. You know, I ain't doing no crimes or nothing like that. I ain't no jerk. I mean, don't push me, but you know what I mean? Like, I ain't out here doing nothing crazy. And you know, like, what the hell? I want some too. And that's what kind of led me to, like, that type of thinking led me to asking. I've always been somebody that asks so many questions. Even when I remember being little and my grandma trying to, you know, shout out to my grandma, rest her soul. And what's so crazy is right above where I sleep, I put my grandma picture up there because I'm like, I want you to watch me through my dreams and make sure, you know, I'm getting good information, you know, whatever. And then I also felt like, you know, I never dream about you. Where you at? I dream about my granddad. I've dreamed about my dad, who all have passed away, but I've never dreamed about you. And when I do, no, I can't say never. I've never dreamed about having a conversation with her. I always see her, she's just smiling, cheesing, she having a good ass time, but she ain't never really saying nothing. So I'm like, let me put this up here. Maybe I could think about you. It'll be the last thing I see before I go to sleep and whatever. It's so much stuff. I could go on and on and on. This video is already 36 minutes. It's crazy. Going on 37 right now, 3 seconds in. And I am, like, my mind is just blown. Like, I am just like, yeah. But that was so cool. I had to, like I said, I followed what was exciting. And Bashar says, follow what's exciting and try to push it as far through as you can. And I think this is towards the end of it. I'm still excited, but I'm ready to take my ass in the house because this is the hood. You can't be out here at 2 in the damn morning. Well, you can, because with what I know, it's just like, I'm protected. One of my mantras is divinely protected, heavenly guided. Like, I believe in that so stern and so strong that them people in their dream that got my back, they wouldn't do that. They know me best. They wouldn't have me out here. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I think. That's how I feel. I'm just fully, you know, in that. But okay. Good night.